what did I do instead of buying a new car? Before anyone reports me to Susie Orman
you are
or
denied.
like a financial intervention podcast, know that this is one of the luckiest thrift finds I've found. She's here. She's arrived. She's beautiful. We'll unbox her. She's not gonna look right. Don't expect this to be a beautiful unboxing. She's in her dust bag, and yeah, she don't look good, right? She's a little worn and torn, but I'm so excited to like restore her, repurpose her. She needs leather filler in some places. Well, she needs a deglaze, first of all. Leather filler in some places. There's like especially the corners. And she just needs a fresh coat of leather paint as a whole. Before anyone comments her Bottega's filthy, there's a larger purpose to doing this and enjoying it.
Hey guys, me from the future editing here. This Bottega restoration is brought to you by Poshmark. They did not sponsor this video. I just purchased this for $30 on a Poshmark listing. Okay, so the first step is to take the leather preparer and deglazer. I'm going in and just really lightly in little circles, just going all across the wallet just to prepare all of the leather for the next steps.
This is her post deglaze. It really didn't do nothing, like as far as removing all of the imperfections. It's just sort of a prep to get before the filler, the leather filler, and before the paint that's gonna go on. So yeah, this is after step 1.
The next thing I did was take the leather paintable repair filler, and that is sort of a paint that is like a glue consistency, and I'm putting this where I see any cracks, any rips, any holes. Essentially, I put it on the keyring where it suffered a lot of like damage just from the wear of the zipper. I put it on the corners because those, there was like leather missing, and what this glue paint filler does is once it dries, it sort of bonds everything together. Once everything was dried and bonded, I then took a tiny, tiny piece of the finest grit sandpaper and sort of buffed out the paint because it sort of dries on like glue and you want to sand it down as fine as you can get it so it kind of blends in with the leather. So here's the really satisfying bit of this process. Of course, it's painting. So I started the painting process by painting one side of the keyring leather strap, which is half inside the wallet, half outside, and then allowing it to dry properly by shoving a Bath & Body Works sanitizer in there. So once that side of the leather strap was dried, I took out my little prop and made sure I painted the zipper and painted the card holder section. And once that was done, I moved my way around the wallet by painting the entire perimeter. I wanted to make sure I got the borders first. And then I started on the little triangle sections of the weave pattern, and the weave pattern was probably what I was most nervous about, just because I wanted the wallet to look right and I didn't want the paint to be like inconsistent. So I ended up painting in the direction of the weave, so I just sort of gave it my best shot, and then I made sure to paint under the corners or like the flaps as well, just so that everything would look pretty consistent overall. So by this time, the top of the wallet was dry, so I was able to let it air dry upright, which was great. So then after a few hours, I painted the other side of the strap and then the other side of the wallet. Repeat the process again, let it air dry upright. And then for the last portion, it is the final acrylic satin finisher. So this is just like a top coat, essentially. Did I do this wrong? I don't know if this is the right way to put it on, but I wanted to make sure I got literally every inch of the wallet covered in the final coat, just to give it the same consistent satin finish. So yeah, that is the last step.
Here she is, already. Here she is, in her final form. This is after a month, like, of just having it in my purse, taking it out, using it. Yeah, so it's not perfect by any means. It's definitely, it was not purchased in perfect condition. But I think I did a good job. I'll go as far to say this was a good job. So especially, guys, the corners is what I'm most impressed with, because these corners were botched. They were so bad. There was like a crack here that I had to like fill and sand. So yeah, guys. Alright then. I had never done this previously. I just watched a bunch of TikToks and YouTube, because there's so many good ones online of like people who are actual like wallet refurbishers and all that. Oh, I didn't even open up the, there's a part 2, not really a part 2, but the key ring that's in here. I forgot to show it. So yeah, like I said, I've never been a cash person, so when I get cash I'm like, what do I do? Speaking of, it just like, it got caught with the cash pool. Y'all remember her? She was a mess. I don't know if I showed this in the original, like when I did it after. Yeah, so I painted the inside as well. You can see. Here she is. I've chosen not to use the insides, just because I'm like afraid of like something slipping out. So, plus like once you put stuff in these pockets, like this will wear over time and you'll just get like creasing, especially like with leather and stuff. So just keeping everything in here. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this was fun or helpful or therapeutic or informative. And yeah, subscribe. If you end up doing something like this, please tag me and I would love to see it and cheer you on. So yeah, thanks for watching. Will I do this again? Is there another YouTube video? I don't know, can't tell you. Bottega Veneta, if you are watching, you're not, but if you are, please send me you're tired, you're poor, you're hungry, andiamo bags, any size, any color, like worn and torn, ran over. I'll take it. I'll make it new again.